Long Haul Larry, Big Blue. It is December 16th, 2019. We are loaded up. Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. We're on our way to Indianapolis. We got ourselves some nasty conditions happening here. Showing a temperature outside of 33 degrees. We got 33 degrees and it's raining and kind of a sleet mixture and stuff. There's salt trucks all going on the roads. There's, if you look at out on the road, there's like these cables in between the highways. And if you look at the cables, you can see it's got ice on them. And the shoulder, the railing on the side of the road has got ice on it too. So it's almost to that point where it's going to start freezing. And there's a lot of people out here. They're going 40 miles an hour, so it's still not freezing yet. And they're going really slow, and I understand it, but guess what? It's not there yet. So kind of need to go. Kind of need to get up and over this, because up here is where it gets nasty. Alright, I gotta go. This guy, I know, don't cross the double line, but this guy's just going slower and slower. Basically, I don't want to be wasting any time up here, butzing along and get stuck in some ice or something like that. So I want to get on over this. Got 47 miles, so I turn off and turn off the toll road, and then I'll jump on around 70 and on over to West Virginia and then over into Ohio. And once you get to Ohio, then it's pretty much flat stuff. There's a few hills before Columbus, but it's pretty much flat stuff, so shouldn't be too bad if you get a bunch of snow and stuff. We are just rolling along. I just saw that green Abilene truck sitting there. Made me laugh. We're in Indianapolis, Indiana. We are empty here at Cisco, and it is time to get on getting. I'm heading to, I don't even know where I'm heading to, actually. I'm heading to Lebanon. U.S. Cold Storage in Lebanon. I believe it's right across the driveway from the pilot, from the Flying J there. This Abilene guy made me laugh because I was coming in there and the guy, he was just messing around and he just like blocked the whole area and stuff, and nobody get in the doors, and I came in there and he's just moseying around doing nothing. So finally I just whipped in there and pulled up behind him, and it made it real difficult for me to back into the door, but you know, I was able to handle it, and I was backing up around and stuff, and Austin, the guy, comes out there, and some other truckers in the yard were honking at him because he just blocked the whole place. I didn't, and I was just backing in. And Austin, as I'm backing in around, I'm like coming real close, you know, to the back of his trailer, trying to pitch my trailer in. And the guy comes walking back there to close up his doors, and he just starts screaming at the top of his voice. You know, just screaming at me. And I got my window open, and I'm sitting here looking out the back, you know, trying to back up and stuff. And he just walks up to me and just starts screaming. And he's like, "Can't you wait?" I just looked at him, and I mean, just at the top of his voice. And I just, I looked back at him and I just screamed as loud as I could back at him. No, I can't wait. Just, you know, I was just mocking him and making this fun of him and stuff. And he got all riled up. And he's like, you think you're a big tough guy, you jump out of that truck and scream at me like that. And I don't know, it was just so funny. I couldn't help myself. I just had to. And so I popped my brake, and he started to turn around and walk away when he said that. And I popped my brake, I opened my door, and I jumped out. I walked right up to him. And I just screamed right at him, do you need a chill pill? And the guy just looked at me, and it startled him that I jumped out. I don't, you know, he was one of these guys that wants to scream. He wants to dare you to do something, but then when you do it, he like, oh, what? Oh, what's going on here? And it kind of startled him that I jumped out. And he just kind of jumped back and went, and I screamed at him if he needed a chill pill. He looked at me, he turned around, and he just like did this whole quick spin thing and started walking away. And he yelled at me, you're a damn hillbilly. And I couldn't help it. I just started laughing. I was sitting in the parking lot just laughing. I almost fell on the ground laughing so hard. I was like, that was his big comeback to me. And he took off and went up and got in his truck and left. And I backed into the door, and there was a guy that was parked right there, and he saw the whole thing. And when I got out to go walk into the place, I was still laughing. And he came out there, he came out to me and he goes, that had to be the funniest thing I ever seen. He goes, that guy was acting like he was Mr. All Tough Guy. And he says, when you jumped out of the truck, he goes, I think he pooped his pants a little bit. And I started laughing. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why people got to get all worked up and stuff. You know, I mean, he was the dummy. He was blocking everything, you know. And I don't know if he thought I was the one honking at him, but I wasn't. It was other people trying to honk at him to get him to move out of the way. But it didn't matter. It was funny. But yeah, it's just like the CB. People like to yell and scream at the CB and yell and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden you find a person yelling and screaming, and you pull up to him and walk up to him, and you're like, you got something to say? What? Huh? That wasn't me. No, that wasn't me. So we're heading up to U.S. Cold Storage up in Lebanon, Indiana. I got to get on moving. I have a 1 p.m. appointment, and they took a little longer there. It's just it didn't take really that long, actually. It's just the appointments are very close, and so it's pretty tight. I'm actually showing that I'm going to arrive there 10 minutes before my appointment. So don't have a lot of time, and I think I need to fuel too. I just need to fuel my reefer is what I do, but I think it's like half a tank or something like that. I don't know if they'll let me in or not. I don't know. I may just try. I may just try to just go in there and see if they'll just let me go in there. We'll see. Well, guys, there we go. We are loaded up at U.S. Cold Storage up here in Lebanon. Got a pretty light load, actually. It's only like 20. What is it? 23,914 pounds. So pretty light load. It says like dinner rolls, chocolate cake, yellow cake, white cake, lots of different cakes, I guess. It's a frozen load. So we are off for Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. It's not too far of a drive. It's only 217 miles, so pretty quick drive today. I'm not really sure on how much this load is paying. This is with Prime. Prime is one of the worst companies to broker with. Prime is the company that really has screwed up a lot of good rates, to tell you the truth. There was some stuff that I used to haul when I was independent, and I mean, it was good money. I was doing well, and every time there was 3 different companies that I had to haul for, and all 3 companies, Prime came in there and they underbid everybody by like 25-30%. And all the companies took all our loads away and gave them all to Prime, and then Prime would put them on the load boards for hardly nothing. You call them up and they'd put a load out there for $400 that used to, a day before you used to get $1,200 for it. And they'd be like, well, that's all we can give you. We got everything into it. It's like, yeah, because you way underbid it. That's what Prime does. I do not know what's shaking so bad. I got something shaking around my dash here. I was searching for it a little while ago. I couldn't find anything. I don't know. It's driving me insane though. But we are off, so the only problem is Chicago. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may shut it down, I may not. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, guys, we have made it to Pleasant Prairie. We got Meyer, whatever you're gonna call it. It's time to get checked in here and see what's going on for an appointment here. Basically, all you do here is just park over here. You walk in, check in, and then they'll give you a little thing or whatever, beeper thing, and it'll give you a beep when they get ready for you for a door. I guess there's room here. These guys are really not too straight. There we go. Well, there we go, guys. We are empty. Bills are signed. And we're out of here. We'll be out of here. So, what am I doing now? Now I am heading I'm actually heading to Fond du Lac. I'm gonna head to my bank. Pulling out some cash, and I am actually going to be stopping and looking at a couple pickup trucks. I'm looking at buying a pickup truck, and so I'm going to look at a couple pickup trucks, and whenever I do that, I like to have the cash with me. So if I think I can maybe get a good deal, I can whip out some cash and say, I'll give you this much, and kind of show the cash a little bit, and that maybe will entice them into taking the deal I want. So I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to head to the house, stop off at the house for a second. And then start heading up to Marathon Cheese. That there's the plan. Yes, it is. The main gate exit. I always remember you'd want to go up another one. At least I thought it was always like that. This turn right here was a little bit tight or something, I thought. Ain't too bad. There we go. I'll pull over here on the side. I'll get out and close up my doors and hit the road. So I'll catch you guys later.